February 3, 1945. What kind of war turns a healer into a hunted man, where screams echo through burning streets and a medic must decide who lives when death is everywhere? In the opening hours of the Battle of Manila, as American forces pushed into the shattered capital to liberate it from entrenched Japanese defenders, a U.S. Army combat medic moved forward with the infantry into a city already drowning in fire, rubble, and terror. A place where hospitals were bombed, churches became slaughterhouses, and civilians lay bleeding in doorways clutching family photographs instead of weapons. And from the very first day, the medic's Red Cross markings offered no protection because snipers deliberately targeted anyone who tried to save the wounded, forcing him to crawl through shattered glass and burning timber to reach men screaming for morphine and mothers begging for water for dying children. While Japanese artillery from fortified concrete buildings slammed entire blocks into dust, and the medic learned quickly that screams could be traps. Because some wounded soldiers were already dead when he reached them, their bodies booby-trapped with grenades that detonated the moment he touched them, spraying blood and brick fragments into the air and leaving him shaking but still moving, because stopping meant more men would die. During the brutal advance toward the Pasig River, he treated riflemen shredded by machine gun fire bouncing between buildings, men whose wounds were packed with concrete chips and metal shards, and when evacuation routes collapsed under fire, he performed emergency surgeries in sewer tunnels lit by a single flickering flashlight, using torn uniforms as bandages while rats scurried over corpses nearby. And on one nightmarish evening near Intramuros in late February, as Japanese naval troops made their last stand inside the ancient walled city, the medic entered a shattered convent where civilians had been massacred, bodies piled so high that the floors were slick with blood. And among the dead, he found a young American soldier still breathing beneath fallen bodies, his pulse fading, forcing the medic to drag him out while shells collapsed the ceiling behind them, the air thick with smoke and the smell of burning flesh. And as the battle intensified, the medic witnessed horrors that never left him, including wounded men begging him to shoot them because evacuation was impossible, and children wandering the streets with blank eyes after seeing their families butchered during the infamous massacres carried out by Japanese forces who refused surrender. And yet he kept moving forward, even after being concussed by a nearby explosion that left his ears ringing and vision blurred. Because on February 27, as American units fought room to room under relentless fire, he ran into a building under direct machine gun fire to reach a squad pinned down on a stairwell, dragging two men to safety while bullets tore through the walls inches from his head. And when night fell, the city did not sleep. Fires illuminated the sky like a permanent dawn, and the medic treated men by touch alone when smoke blinded him, feeling for pulses and listening for breath amid the crackle of flames and distant screams. By the time Manila was officially secured on March 3, 1945, the medic had treated hundreds of wounded, many of whom did not survive, and he walked out of the city changed forever, carrying memories of a battlefield where mercy was punished, where healing required courage equal to any rifleman, and where the true horror was not only the violence inflicted by enemy fire, but the knowledge that civilization itself had collapsed into madness. So when you hear that Manila was liberated, ask yourself this: what price did the medics pay, and how many ghosts still walk those ruined streets because one man chose to run toward the screams instead of away from them?